Hi, my name is Chet Peebles. I've called San Francisco, California home for 18 years, but what you may hear is a West Texas and a West Tennessee dialect. I grew up on earthquakes, baby. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, rock and roll, and the New Madrid fault line. Elvis Presley wasn't the only one shaking his hips. There's a whole lot of jumping and shouting going on in 1976 when a 5.0 earthquake hit. And I can tell you what my parents' brick floor looks like. It looks like the Pacific Ocean on a perfect surfing day. Nothing covered. Rock and roll. Oh yeah. Who knew that would prepare me for life in San Francisco? But nothing. There's nothing that could have prepared me for life in San Francisco. I didn't come out to California to become a film actor. In 2002, I flew to San Francisco to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I was overweight, toothless, homeless, seemingly hopeless, IV drug addict in the Tenderloin. Nobody gets up from that by themselves. Out there I was beaten, robbed, lied to, misled, robbed and beaten again. 2011, I spent 7 months in 3 hospitals on my deathbed. And I've even ridden out some earthquakes here too. And there's going to be a big one coming. I'm a tour guide. I get asked about this all the time. I tell our guests, maybe they're like me, they just have the ability to adopt kind of a convenient denial system. What else are you going to do? Well, I can tell you what else I've done, and that's get a survival kit put together. But you know, over my time in San Francisco, I've come to see the landscape, nature, the hills, the water, the mountains, the scale, just the sheer beauty of it all, and even our markets and our streets and our government. I've seen it all. If you take the negative connotation out of the word, I see it very much like a biblical landscape. Think about it. Just the scale of it all is kind of a biblical landscape. And of course, we do have a government that some people might compare to Rome, Italy back in the day. Yeah, some things don't seem to change. We even have our own leaning tower of Pisa. I mean, starting to look kind of biblical. And then you take that biblical landscape and you build it on top of an earthquake fault line, whether it's the San Andreas. My bet's on the Hayward Fault. That's going to go first. You take that biblical landscape, put it on those fault lines, warn everybody. Let's watch what happens. I'm betting you that the New York Times already has a headline already set, ready to go. So they do that, you know. They've already got a headline for when the big one hits the West Coast. I believe it'll say, London's bridge has fallen down. Our London Bridge has crumpled to the ground. It sure will look even more like a biblical